All right. Back here, final game of the day, final series of the day. So then poor Shortcan can go to bed because it's too late for him in the Netherlands, and he's a very sad boy.
Great country, man.
Yeah, well, I've heard good
Oh,
things.
the Rhapsody pick.
Yeah, your Rhapsody first pick. Amun-Ra and Meraxis. Okay, this is a remade game. Yeah. Okay, this game got remade.
Picks are so fast.
These picks are so fast. And the bans, man. Ra, Meraxis, are you crazy? Like, why did you first ban Ra and Meraxis? That's just insane. Gladiator getting banned, Torture, Hammerstorm, Pestilence, Salomon. This is some crazy bans.
I do remember. I do remember us telling.
What is this?
Do you not understand? It's a remade match.
Oh.
Wow. I think that's fantastic. Oh my god. Which one of you is it 4 a.m. for? Come on.
I think it was for them.
No, like, it's 4 a.m. for you, Shortcan. So the fact that Enthos is sitting here not realizing the game was remade because the bans are ridiculous is a little bit sad.
No, but
he's not the one that should be tired.
It was for them.
Oh.
They needed the remake or something broken happened with the lobby. But we did tell them originally, oh yeah, just ban as you would, normally ban.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Quincy finds that information important.
I don't, actually.
And
I don't do bans.
You don't do bans?
I don't do bans and I don't do gold division coverage, so.
Yeah, okay. We were told different. Anyways.
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Who have you been talking to?
That's Laska do it. He said something about that.
What?
Wait. I don't know. I don't know, Quincy.
I've talked to him like
it,
twice. Alright, whatever. That's
so
fine.
what's going on here? What are we doing?
Well, there's a game that's happening.
Yeah.
It's the game of Heroes of North.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, right. About that.
Well, Enthos, what do you think of the drafts?
Give me a second. Hang on.
Did he screw up again, Quincy?
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
No, did Enthos screw up again?
No, I'm good.
No, he's fine.
The drafts, I like seeing Prophets in here that we rarely see. I think that he's pretty strong. Looks like this time Donkekong picked up Prisoner to counter Green's Prisoner. Mid Romney is playing Clanks. He is very good with that hero. He definitely exploits his ability to move off the map, and it can get very aggravating when you're bursting in Clanks that does that. So, I mean, each of these players seem to get in roles they're very comfortable with. I gotta say, I favor the Legion team a little bit more. I like the Bubbles, I like the Magnus, the Rhapsody. They have stronger heroes overall. Bloodhunter's an interesting pick. I like the Swiftblade. Swiftblade's a great hero. But I do like the draft from Frogno Hippo just a little bit more.
And hook there on a Prophet. He's dead.
That was fast.
Yep. So, King Nikke picking up the Bloodlust there on his Glacius. Shortcan, does King Nikke play anything other than Glacius?
Yes, he does.
Are you sure about that?
But, yeah, sometimes it would be that he'd be playing the Torture, but he really dislikes the Torture, and that's partly because of you, Quincy, because you always mention that Torture has such bad, win percentage.
If the numbers didn't say that, then I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
So he really enjoys playing Glacius because he feels he has a huge impact and likes ulting things. And we tried to give him Empath once, and then he was like, "No, I hate this hero." And so,
because I don't know how many games I've cast with him playing Glacius, but it feels like it's all of them. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't specifically remember, but
we picked him up as a support on Donkekong because we thought he was a really great player and had good game sense. But the problem was we already had File for Suicide and we had Slaskadirdet for middle, and we didn't think he was appropriate as carry. So we ended up asking him if he wanted to support, and he agreed.
And while going down here, actually, gonna get Clanks or Prophet. Looks like Clanks could be in some trouble. He does not have the Hawk because he's got Bang, and that's gonna be another dead hero.
Yeah, not a good choice to get that ability first.
No.
To say the least.
Yeah. I mean, when you're playing heroes like Valkyrie, Clanks, all these heroes with pretty good escape mechanisms, you should always level those up first, just in case they're gonna 5-man gank you in the jungle, something
What you
like
should
that.
do is hold on to your point.
Right, right.
And then,
Precisely.
if you have a bad laning situation like this, where you're getting aggro tri-lane, then you get the point in your escape mechanism. Because you're gonna need
But we should talk about the other lanes as well,
should.
because Bloodhunter is against the dual lane,
Yeah.
the Rhapsody Magnus, and he is also having a really suffer time, having lower GPM than the Empath in the tri lane. And Prisoner versus Bubbles, Bubbles should always win that, but then again, Bubbles went for a Boots first build, which I really disagree with in so many levels of, wow.
That's horrible.
Especially for middle. I don't know why
Yeah.
you do boots first for middle.
I'd rather do
makes
bottle
sense to
first
me.
than boots first. I don't like
I
bottle
would
first.
do neither of those, because neither are very effective.
Neither of them are very effective, but okay, bottle first or boots first? Which one do you pick?
Neither.
Pick
Stats
one.
first.
You have to pick
For the
one.
win. Stats.
You can do stats. That's fine.
Stats. I would
Alright.
rather get stats first with items.
File timed out, but we all have auto skip pause on, right?
Right.
Yep.
Good. Good
Lava
job.
getting gone on. You could drop here.
Yeah.
He has the Invigorate.
What
He
am I
will
even
survive
talking
for now.
Are you
Glacius
way
is
ahead of me?
falling in. Glacius take a kill.
Are you way ahead of me? You're way ahead of me, buddy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
If we then we
Glacius-
both are. That's strange.
I've got Glacius here, getting into the woods. He's gonna have a health potion there, and the person up there will actually finish off him. There's the wall onto Clanks, who for some reason doesn't have Hawk.
Still no Hawk.
He's level 2 against a tri-lane.
A really nice play by the Glacius there, popping the health pot and
Yeah.
going into the woods.
Okay, let's fix this.
Saving him.
I'm at 323, 24, 25.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, good. Does Hellborn or does Legion even want to win this game? Hellborn are acting like they do.
They have Mid Romney playing Clank, so yes, they do. But I mean, Bubbles
It's true.
getting boots first. There is no logic behind that at all. Bubbles has great escape mechanisms. He can dodge those prisoner hooks with take cover. There's literally no reason for him to get boots. He's not suicide. He's mid, and you need creep kills mid, and he won't be able to get very many with boots.
He's not gonna get kills with them either. So like, it's not even offensive boots. So
Right.
there
I don't
are
see any
no
legitimate reason.
No, there are no situations in which this made sense. Rune
Mhm.
control,
And
he
now
already
they're
has the
tri-laning.
advantage. So
They're tri-laning the Bloodhunter because they thought that was a good idea.
well,
I'm not
Clanks,
sure.
Clanks died twice, so clearly the opportunity there is there to just leave him alone, because that's not a
And
hero that needs farm.
he's farming woods. Clanks is 95 GPM and is farming woods. And Glacius heading mid. Might actually spot that Clanks. Let's see what happens.
If he can, that could be a big kill.
This guy. Bubs was
No,
gonna
I mean,
suicide, but we
completely
rotated it because Bubs can do okay versus Prisoner.
Right.
Okay, but you still shouldn't have gone boots first.
Yeah.
That doesn't like just okay. It's a better thing if it's suicide. It's still not good. It's not correct.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Legion's saving grace at this point is Art of Foe playing Magnus. He's about 340 GPM, so most likely they'll have a pretty early portal key, and they're definitely going to need that. I think that if Magnus gets big, gets an early portal key, they can get some early team fights that will give them a huge advantage. And if
Yeah.
Clanks can get farmed, he can definitely stand up.
And they're,
Switch
gonna hook,
blade.
they're actually not quite going to connect with the wall up on the Prophet, and he's dead. And Rap's
Yeah.
going to run away. She might be in trouble too.
Massacre.
Prisoner hook back up in a couple of seconds. Magnus has the Lava Surge available, and they're just going to back him off a little bit. Nope, maybe not. Prisoner wants this, I think. And yeah, he's got the backup. Actually, will connect there. Onto Rap with the ultimate. That's going to be easy kill on Rhapsody. So Slasky Rick will get the kill there. And now Magnus is kind of hanging out, which is not a good thing. Because, yeah, Prisoner doesn't have enough mana for the Shackle, but he's got bottle charges. And Shackle will be very, very bad for Magnus in this situation.
Right. I mean, I like Mid Romney playing Clanks. I think he plays
Yeah.
the hero very well.
He does.
But I'm almost 100% convinced he'll go into Ulster in this game. I mean, he's versing a Blood Hunter, Swiftblade, a Glacius. But the thing about it is, this Hellborn team has so many abilities to counter Clanks. You have the Prisoner Hook, the Blood Hunter ulti, the Glacius stun, the Empath walls. So many things that can kill him very easily. So he needs to play this very carefully, or else he's in big trouble.
Yeah. Boarbeater actually making a good point here that he's not in this game. He was in game 1 as the Parasite, although Boarbeater, considering how badly you played in that game, maybe it's a good thing that you're not in this game. Oh, that was cold. Haystream picked up there by Bubbles.
Boarbeater's gonna murder you.
Yeah, he's gonna find me first.
I still love you, Boarbeater, don't worry.
Anthos, don't tell him where I live.
I actually have Quincy's address if you want a Boarbeater.
Oh god,
No joke.
this is bad. At least sell it to him, man. Don't just give it to him.
Okay.
Come on.
Should I split half the money with you before you die?
No, with me.
Yeah,
With me.
well.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not,
I want to split with short gang because you're gonna be dead anyway.
right, I'm not
so
gonna do anything with it.
No point. Yeah, right.
Let's be logical about this. Actually, Kelpfield
should buy
and a
a
Lava
farm board.
Surge. There. Prisoner getting walled off. Actually, walled off from the Legion side, as that's an empath wall in the Hellborn. But not going to be enough. And they will get the kill.
They needed that kill.
They did.
So, yeah, good job on their part, shutting down that prisoner a little bit. He's on a 285 GPM now, but Swiftblade's at a staggering 400.
Yep.
And he's in a long lane too. That's pretty, rare that you see a Suicide Swiftblade farming this well. But he had a great start, and he's definitely maximizing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the tri lane though, so it's not really fair to say that he was in a in the long lane because in the end he had complete free farm.
Yeah, but
You really
that's
don't like this guy, do you, Short Can?
that's Frog No Hippo's fault. That's not.
No, but what I'm saying is,
I know.
can the lane really be considered suicide lane anymore?
Right. I'm just messing.
It should have been, because what should have happened was, when they saw the tri lane from the Hellborn side, they should have rotated the Rhapsody down and suicided the Magnus, because he would have done just fine against Bloodhunter, and then they would have tri laned defensively with 3 ranged heroes and a fair number of stuns against a melee Swiftblade and a relatively weak tri lane in Glacius and Empath. I think Legion's tri lane beats theirs. So
Right.
yeah.
Having
Well,
said that-
Swiftblade is really strong.
Swiftblade's
In tri
very
lane.
strong and very strong in a tri lane, I'll give you that. But the Legion side would have had 3 ranged heroes for harass, and Prophet's a pretty great tri lane hero too. Because he can heal, he can stun, he can do damage and stuff like that. Plus Rhapsody is just amazing at everything she does. So, I mean, yeah, Hellborn would have still had a strong tri lane, but
Magnus is here though.
yeah, I'm sorry. And there's a Swiftblade spin, easy kill, and Swiftblade just leaves now. Because he's done with this. He's over it.
Yeah.
Invis Glacius rotating bottom. I think spots out the bubbles right there. Definitely should have seen him coming. And we'll see if they try to turn this on anything. Swiftblade does have spin back up in a couple of seconds. But with
I think what
bubbles
the Legion
here.
team needs to do at this point is they need to maximize farm on Magnus. Definitely get your Clanks farm, no doubt about that.
Right.
But they need to get an early portal kill on both Magnus and Bubbles because if they can get those jumps while
Yep.
Donkey Kong's unsuspecting, they can
Clanks,
kill some heroes.
actually,
Oh yeah,
Clanks died on the
Clanks
outside.
falling again, man.
I was
0
waiting
for
for
3.
I was waiting for Swiftblade to get jumped, but that didn't happen.
Wow. Yeah.
Blood Sense OP.
Yeah. Clank's having a pretty rough start to say the least.
I mean,
Many people forget about the Blood Sense,
Mhm.
even when they're playing against the Blood Hunter. It's very unfortunate, but
Yeah.
that skill is just really strong.
Definitely.
I'm with you, Anthos. Like, they need to pick off these supports a whole bunch of times. Perhaps even the Swiftblade. He's not all that tanky. If they can get the jump on him before he can spin, they could do a pretty good amount of badge damage. Even Bloodhunter, only 815 gold per minute, so... Or 815 health. Wow, 815 GP would be really high. But Glacius going to try to TP on the way here, and yep. No! He died in the kelp field!
Oh my god, no way.
Oh, that sucks. He
I've
took
never
the
seen that
kelp
happen
field
before.
stun. I don't think I've ever seen it happen before, too, but...
Glacius was 4-0 too, so
Ah.
now he's down to below 200 GPM. Not that it matters. Not that
It was actually, like, you see it very often if you play Bubbles versus Silhouette, that you maybe just get enough damage using when he swaps out,
Right.
but yeah.
And middle lane actually jump on a Bloodhunter here, as he's probably going to take a death. Bubbles last auto attack. Yep, there it is.
solid job. Probably with the double damage too.
Good gank. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Do it a couple more times now. Green
Yep.
has 264 GPM, so he's not going to have a portal key anytime relatively soon. But Magnus at 340 should have one now. And at 11 minutes into this game, that's a pretty damn quick portal key.
No doubt about it. 350 GPM, solid.
He needs to not be bottom anymore. He needs to have purchased a portal key. And the fact that Glacius is roaming through the Legion Woods without being pressured at all is kind of ridiculous. Like,
Trying to find a low life Clanks, and he might just find him.
but he's level 3. And
What are you
Clanks is level
doing?
5.
Regardless, I mean, if Glacius got the stun off, oh, he only has 1 level in it, but still,
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
he might have been able to kill Clanks. And right
No.
here, we might see it.
He can't kill Clanks. Okay, yeah, he can. That's just sad. He got some
He would
help
have
from
just
the-
moved. Yeah, his positioning was a little bit iffy, but if he positioned himself well, he could have gotten Clanks there. So there, Quincy.
He got some help from the neutral creeps, so it wasn't just him.
Yeah.
And he
whatever.
still didn't get the kill. So you have proven nothing.
It was possible, okay? You know that. Don't deny it.
No, I'm gonna deny it. Because the alternative is that you're right and I'm wrong, and that's not acceptable. So
That is the truth of our reality, my friend.
I don't know what
Accept
reality
it
you're
for what it
living in,
is.
but it's not this one. Actually, nice counter word here onto this King Nikkei word of sight. So Yummy Pho trying to do whatever he can to create space for his Clanks to farm, but he's really not getting any. So, alright, what does Clanks do here? Does he go straight Thunderclaw? Because usually we like to
Hell
see the
no.
Nullstone, because it helps his farm.
Energizer.
But, yeah, okay.
Energizer.
What's that Energizer
Missed
going to do for him?
investments.
Look back there, onto
Whoa.
Prophet, he's dead.
Oh, man. Was that a blind hook? I'm not sure if that ward can see him from the Ancients.
I think they
No, it
saw
can't.
him because the creeps were pushed up, and then they kind of predicted where he would go. But over here, actually,
Right.
Glacius perhaps going to get caught again, or maybe Bubbles will just back off, because the Shell Surf damage I don't think quite connected, there's just the auto attacks there. Anyway, what does Energizer do for Clanks here, really?
Well, basically, because he's so far behind, you kind of want as many stats as you can get so that you have a chance to do something in fights. Because I think if the Hellborn so wanted, if they just group up right now with that Abyssal, with that Hell1 Prisoner, they're going to be really hard to take down. And if you don't support your team in any way with flanks, like not getting the Energizer or not getting any stats to do anything, you're going to be literally useless. Because getting the Hyperstone, no, the Warp Cleft right now, is not going to really do anything. Like, it's too little too late to go for a farming item. He really just needs to go all in on the fighting, because that's what the Hellborn is probably going to do. Once they get that little bit of more farm, they're just going to keep going, and it's going to be difficult to stop it without having the Clanks be useful in any way.
Right.
Yeah,
if you see where I'm gonna
Speaking
get.
of items, Bubbles just got a mana tube. Now, he could be building a number of things, possibly, and I would think a Nullstone, but I don't agree with that as a
I know what
first
he's
pick.
building.
If you say Spell Thunder, I swear to
I'm
God.
not going to say Spells on her. Rhapsody gets shot and she's just dead. Nice 3-man Kelpil actually there, and the Magma Eruption onto
Wow.
3. This is exactly the fight needed to take. Swift Slash doing pretty much no damage. Hook back in onto Magmus. Prisoner just barely going to live. Off to the side here.
Oh,
Clanks
Clanks.
does die. That sucks. As Bloodhunter comes in with the cleanup, Prisoner over here finally will get killed. And Bloodhunter and Empath will both run away. Swiftblade actually coming back into this. DD rune on Bubbles though, and he's also silent, so he's hitting really hard. And he will drop though, because he's still pretty squishy. Magmus, of course, has Blood Sense activated. Not much he can do there. And actually, that's going to be the end of it. So, not choosing to chase
That
there.
looked great initially
Yeah,
for
it
Frogno
did.
Hippo, but Magmus did not use his ulti there. He could have killed Swiftblade, none of his teammates would have died, but wow, just big misplays coming out. Clanks could have lived there, Swiftblade would have died. They needed that Swiftblade kill, no doubt about it. Swiftblade's almost 500 GPM, and that was just a kill that they looked over, and that's simply, you can't have that in these high-level games.
Glacius
So they're going to pay
here.
for that, no doubt about it.
That's an aggressive word from Glacius right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Uh,
We might run into Rhapsody.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah. What are you gonna do, Glacius? What are you gonna do? You don't have a port. You in trouble, buddy.
Run away!
Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think he's in trouble. What do you think? Yep, oh, he's dead. Look at
No,
that.
no,
I think he might be dead here.
Yeah, he died. Look at that.
Wow.
Too bad.
no, it wasn't too obvious.
Nah.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
that
got that
was
ability that
fair,
lets him
that-
kill the
yeah.
entire enemy team, of course, so if he just used that, and he gets counter, that was the big problem. He should have just run away, like, in a different direction, as if he was scouting, because now he's just lost the ward, too.
Right.
Oh, that sucks.
And what was the point of that ward anyway?
I don't know.
putting such a deep ward when the tier 1 tower at bottom is still up
Yeah,
makes
and
no
mid.
sense. Especially and mid, yeah, exactly. A ward would have been much better placed. One of the more common spots in the
Alright, and Legion was.
earlier part of the woods. Yeah.
In his defense, Clanks has
Oh,
been...
No.
Empath with the Great Wall.
Yeah. In his defense,
Rhapsody.
no. No,
In his
there
defense,
is no,
Clanks has been
no, there's
playing
no
a hard
defense
camp
here.
for a
Actually,
large
Glacius
portion of this game.
gonna take the death there, trying to save Empath, and it looks like she might actually live. She has the Essence Link down. Nope, Lava Surge is there. Kelpfield also on the Blood Hunter. Bang goes forward, doesn't actually hit BH, so he will be able to run away. Over here, Swiftblade looking for something, wants to find a kill. He does have Swift Slashes available. It is level 2 as well. He needs to get this Clanks, and doesn't quite have the range to do it. The Hawk, powerful. Bang goes down, perfect. Hits both of them with a slow. And it looks like Clank should be okay here. Prisoner not quite going to be able to find the hook, and... Nope. Magnus also just fine, as he of course has picked up that portal key, so nice treat there from the Legion side, is to pick up a couple of free kills, and then don't pay for it. And that's what free means. Anyway, the Bubbles Manitube.
Big insight.
Yes, that's what free means. I can start defining words if you'd like, that'd be good.
I
The
love
Bubbles
English
Manitube.
lessons.
I
Please
know what he's
keep
building.
Keep him up.
I don't know much about words. Can you teach me?
No. That's the problem, is you need to know words for me to teach you words, so it's kind of a problem.
Okay, yeah, it's probably not gonna work then.
But I know what Bubbles is building with Manitube. But we'll go guesses first. Enthos, what's your guess on the Manitube?
He might just be getting it for constant mana regen. I think that Bubbles definitely needs a portal key. Like, he cannot forsake a portal key this game, especially early on. So, he really needs to get one. I would think he's gonna get Nullstone with all the single target spells that this Hellborn team has. But I would much rather see him get that PK. Now, as far as items go, for some reason this extremely noob
We're
empath
focusing.
went for Ghost Marchers. What the hell is this guy
I was
doing?
wondering when you were going to notice. I felt pretty aggressive this game.
I like Ghost March's Empath, to be honest. She hits a lot harder than people think. Like, her auto attack damage at the beginning of the game is pretty strong.
Who is this guy? Can we kick this Quincy guy out of here?
Nope.
He's agreeing with me, so I'm not gonna do anything to
I mean,
harm
Betrayed
that.
me. How dare you?
Empath doesn't really need, like, Steam Boots or anything. She doesn't have that many mana problems. And with the Ghost Marcher, she's quite mobile. It's pretty easy to get around. And I like it. I like the additional auto attack damage. But Bubbles, I want to go back to that, because Shorthand, do you have a guess on what he's going to build for that? Assuming you don't already know.
I'm thinking the Nullstone
The
for sure,
Hellborn destroyed
almost
a Legion
100%.
tower.
So you're both wrong. That's the
Because
problem.
Blood Hunter is just so incredibly annoying to deal with when you're playing Bubbles. If he gets that silence on you, you're incapable of doing anything.
Yep.
Really, it's absolutely insane how little you can do. You're just a walking turtle. You don't want to be a walking turtle ever.
Because turtles don't walk very fast. It's not really something they're good at. And Rhapsody here is going to get destroyed. As the kill field goes down, but really doesn't do very much. We'll see if Clanks and Bubbles can turn this around. Probably not. Shell Surf forward will connect on a couple of heroes, but you really don't want to follow that up. Actually, Ice Imprisonment and the Essence Link going down there, but a really nice Prophet Ultimate hitting everything. Lava Surge goes in, punishes out Swiftblade as well, and it looks like Shorthand on that Empath will fall. So
Wow.
just feeding here, but that's okay.
That was
1-2.
great counter initiation
1, 2,
from
and
Frog
6.
No
It
Hippo.
was Prophet there. But I know what Bubbles is building. He's building Failure. You both had the wrong answer.
You know
He's
all about
building
that,
what?
right, Quincy?
He's building Failure.
Oh, failure.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that failure thing that you know so much about?
I do. I know a lot about it, actually. I'm a 1600 pub, so I know a lot
Legion
about
had
Failure.
destroyed a Hellborn tower.
A lot.
Early in this cast, you said that you were a 2K player. Did you lie to us?
Well, one of those two things was a lie. The question is, which one?
I don't know. Shortcan, what do you think?
I don't know, man. It's kind of iffy right now.
Agreed.
I know for a fact that Quincy sometimes knows what he's talking about,
That's
so
true.
many of the 2K players are like that right now. Sometimes they know what they're talking about.
Right.
I have first-hand experience, you know? Because,
Is that just you
It's,
telling everybody that you're 2K? Like, is that...
No. It's me saying that some of the current 2K players don't actually deserve to be 2K. They just got there playing Riptide and Cthulhu Fun.
I'll tell you what that is. That is Shortcan trying to subtly say that he's 2K.
Right. Like, that's
One
what...
of the more conspicuous things he thought,
that sounded to me
but,
like a brag, is what it sounded like.
Yeah.
It was like...
not as subtle as he thought it was.
In all of my experience with all of the players in the 2K bracket, of which there is a ton because I'm always up in there playing a bunch of games, this is what I've learned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned with experience.
Just a little bit conspicuous. A little bit.
I don't know, man. This guy.
This guy.
It's absolutely amazing.
Again, okay, let's go back to this because we ripped FnoH Hippo for doing a game 1, but okay, I guess Swiftblade doesn't really need investment, but why? How come neither support here's got investments? Huh, Shortcan? Explain that to me. Why don't you got investments? Yeah, but you're dying before you can use your ult, so
I doubt that's true.
you're 1, 2, and 6. It's just right there in front of me. Nice two-man hook there from Prisoner, and they're going to turn around with the ultimate. Should be a pretty easy kill. No, actually, Prophet not able to go through the wall. That's actually a little bit messing it up, but it's okay. Wraps the ultimate, not doing very much in the background. Also going to die. Swift Slashes onto 2. That's 3, 4 hero skills. Okay.
Wow.
That just happened. That was a really great initiation for Prisoner.
Yeah, no doubt. 4 for 0. That's huge.
I don't know, did you see that empath going inside the Swiftblade?
I did see the
wanna hear
empath
it.
going
Don't want
inside
to hear it.
Swiftblade. And it looks to me like Swiftblade did a whole bunch of damage. What did empath do?
Did a whole bunch of damage by being an empath?
The
I don't know.
Hellborn had destroyed a
I mean,
Legion tower.
being in Swiftblade.
Okay.
Empath being in it.
At the very least, Glacius should have investments. Like, there should be more investments here because Eruption's going to come through, and that's going to be Eruption onto 3 heroes. And look at all that damage they're taking. Swiftblade below half health. Not quite going to connect there on the hook there from Prisoner. And Rhapsody looks like she's trying to back them off. They will do so, so not quite able to kill the Tier 3 tower. There you go in chat. Quincy 2K confirmed, so. Twitch chat always knows what's right.
Definitely.
If you've learned
Always.
anything, it's that Twitch chat is law.
But do you like the fact that Prisoner went for a helm first instead of a PK?
Yes, I do. I don't love it, but I don't disagree with it.
I personally like it as well because he needs to be the frontman in the team
Right.
that the Hellborn have.
Right.
Especially with having, like, Bloodhunter is not that tanky, and neither is Swiftblade. So, giving time in the mid game by getting a helm to the carries to get a little bit tankier. Actually, now, holy crap, Bloodhunter has a lot of health. He has 1800 health if he goes into Strength Steam
He's
Boots.
trying to kill a
But
Swiftblade
anyways.
here, and he's going to spin away through the Kelp field. I don't know if he realized he'd just take that stun, but he's going to need to juke in the woods while they're actually completely whiffing the Lava Surge. He'll just be able to pour it out. Should be totally fine. Yep, he's good.
Is he gonna get away?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
People really overlook that spot quite a bit. We've seen it a couple times today that people will hide in there and nobody seems to know or even guess that they're there. So definitely a great spot to hide if you're at the tier 1 Hellborn top
Yep.
lane.
I also
And-
thought the Empath made it quite obvious where the Swiftblade was.
Right.
By
Right.
putting a
precisely.
wall right next to him.
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
little bit.
that was unfortunate that the Magnus didn't catch on to that, you know? And yeah,
Oh well.
just a bit of a misplay.
But Skillblade confirmed best hero.
Mhm.
And Clanks did go for the Nullstone. So, not choosing
Big
to go for the
surprise.
Energizer. Went Nullstone first item. Do we still see Thunderclaw in his future? I think so.
I think Nullstone is just a really stupid pickup. And Elder Parasite on Prophet.
What?
Yes,
No,
yes,
I don't believe it.
you do believe it. It's coming in the courier right now.
Oh
Hey.
my god.
That-
I'm done.
Yeah,
I've
I'm out of
literally
here.
seen
Quincy, thanks for letting me cast me. I'm out of here.
It's done. I agree.
I don't think we should continue casting this game.
Over
I
here,
think
Prisoner is going to get caught out by 3 heroes. Puts the ultimate onto 2 of them, though. They're not going to get pulled back in because they kill him first. Rhapsody Illusions are just being annoyed by that Prisoner. Or Rhapsody is being annoyed by the Illusions. So,
Look, I'm gonna throw out some insight for our viewers, some pro tips straight from the top. If you guys are playing a support and you're
don't
0-7,
fucking buy an Elder Parasite.
don't get another parasite. Don't do it. That's all. That's all I got.
unless you're Myrmidon.
Even then,
Even then, if
Even
you're
then.
0-7, I mean, nah,
Okay, yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
Get a
It's
push
just it's like an inside joke with myself. Elder Parasite on Myrmidon.
get a Push Book, get an Astrolabe, get a Storm Spirit, get anything that's not an Elder Parasite. Get an Abyssal Skull. I don't care. That's a terrible decision.
I hope that War Champ please was kicked after that pickup.
I would kick him right now. In the middle of this game and play 4v5.
Yeah, 4v5, yep. I agree with that.
He's got
Profit's
204
totally
gold per minute.
tanky.
Actually, bottom lane hook for on Clank's not going to quite connect, and now Clanks is going to decide to go off the map because that's balanced.
See ya, Clanks. He's gonna go fishing over here. Oh, maybe not.
Well, fishing's fun.
Yeah, it
What's
is.
wrong with fishing?
Got a little boat right there. It's nice.
Fishing
Little
is-
boardwalk.
Fishing's
They got
actually
everything.
not fun. I hate fishing. Astrolabe picked up at 26 minutes by Empath.
What a
Totally
noob.
useful.
What a noob this empath is.
Alright, why not pushbook there? Like, why'd you go Astro on over pushbook there? Or Storm Spirit, for that matter.
Astro rocks. And
I mean-
the game has a lot of burst damage.
Astro,
The Bubbles does not take cover it, and they actually won't get a silence Shackle because he does the silence and the 4-man Kelp Field. Nullstone's broken there, so it actually is a Nullstone on Bubbles as well, but... Anyway, you continue your thought about Astro?
well, I mean, in the end, it's still 200 health that you add, and when you have a prisoner who has a helm, that 200 health is a lot more because, you know, auto attacks deal less damage, and in the end, a pushbook is nice, but there's no actual, like, traps to get out of on the Legion side.
Yeah.
Maybe the Magnus
what?
ulti is the one thing.
I mean, like, the idea that pushbook is only useful against, like, a Pharaoh or a Kraken, something that you want to get pushbook out of, there's plenty of utility in that item anyway. Looks like Prophet, you're going to get so he's pretty damn tanky, though. He's 2 times around, but it's not going to work very well because he built up an Elder Parasite.
Didn't even get activated.
Yeah, but the fact that he had it is why he died.
Right.
Because...
I agree with the Astrolabe pickup.
and that's...
Big time. I mean, they have a Magnus, a Clanks, and Bubbles. It's a lot of burst damage coming out, and that Astrolabe can save you when you need it.
That's not even a joke. Like, Elder Parasite, it's a 2k item right there, and it's legitimately possible that if he had had something else, he might have been able to save himself.
And, okay, another argument for Astrolabe on Empath is you're always in a good position to use it.
Right,
you're
because you're
inside
inside.
of the
Yeah,
Swift
that's fair.
yeah.
But pushbook, you're usually in a good position to use it, especially if you're trying to initiate a runaway, because you're gonna have somebody
Yeah,
to tablet. Or
I think
Storm Spirit.
pushbook is also really nice.
Storm
Lex
Spirit,
Talionis could have also
that
been
could have
good.
been work. The only issue I really have with Storm Spirit is it's way too expensive. But
Yeah.
outside of that, against this Legion side with their jump potential and the fact that that's the only way they're really ever going to do anything, a Storm Spirit feels like it could have been very powerful. But yeah, I guess I get the Astrolabe pickup.
Oh, those crits coming out from the Swift Blade. Holy
Jeez,
crap.
800.
DD plus silenced by Blood Hunter.
Yep.
In before
Now
Empath ulti.
Empath, yeah.
Prisoner needs to be taking that Conqueror.
Yeah, Swiftblade's getting stunned out pretty heavily.
Legion's not going to do anything about it.
I mean,
though.
I don't think they even have vision. Like, they have a red ward over here, but they had absolutely no idea that was happening. And what can they do? I mean, they're up down 8,500 gold, and that's just nothing's gonna happen with that.
The Legion have destroyed
Tower does go down.
HoN Tower.
So, Token now on Swiftblade. He's got 540 gold per minute.
Not bad.
Should have a wingbow finish momentarily, as he already has a snake bracelet and 3.6k gold.
100 more gold.
Yep.
Unless, of course, he wants to stay for a buyback, but yeah, just buy wingbow at this point. Who cares? Buy wingbow, win the game. And I mean, Clank's up to 300 GPM now, but that's still not that good.
That's not good.
He went to the
In my
Thunderclaw,
opinion.
so saw that coming.
Yeah, Clanks is one of those heroes like TDL where he really shines when he versus a suicide lane or wins his lane by quite a bit. I mean, if TDL doesn't get those early levels in the early farm, she really suffers in the mid game, and it takes a long time to ramp back up.
Oh.
And I feel like Clanks is the same way. Oh, wow.
Yeah, prisoner died. Okay.
Wow, surprising.
Yeah, it's pretty tanky.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean,
But
that's like
the one thing that Dark...
yeah. No, say something. I was just
Okay,
actually
the
no.
one
Never
thing
mind.
that Dark
Magnus
Lady-
initiated on here with the
Don't say
hemorrhage,
something.
and he's gonna try to run away. The heal is there as well. Can't stop the TP, so he will be able to live. Nice play there from Magnus as well as Prophet. He might have actually healed him up just enough to stop the blood sense. I couldn't tell.
And then Swiftblade couldn't ulti.
Right.
But what I was trying to say is that the one thing that Dark Lady has over Clanks is that Dark Lady actually does quite well against the tri-lane solo because he can easily get last hits with Taint Soul and still get away. So
Yeah, that's true.
Clanks really needs free farm, but Dark Lady has a way of getting farm even when she's being pressured.
Well, the same can be said for Bang on flanks.
But Bang is a lot more expensive and it's a lot more difficult to get last hits with it.
Because of the delay.
Yep.
And it doesn't do that much damage. Even at level 4 now, it's 160 magic damage. So, I don't even know what it is at level 1. I don't feel like looking it up, but... Like, it's just not
Taint
that
Soul is
powerful.
definitely easier to use.
And it's targeted, which is nice. That shouldn't really matter all that much, but it is. But...
Plus you
Hellflower
push the lane.
on Magnus. feel like that should have been a sheepstick.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, you have a Swiftblade who's probably going to be spinning in at that point. You have a Blood Hunter who, by the time he's in the fight, he's used both abilities. And then, I mean, you have Glacius and Empath, but you pretty much only have it for Glacius because chances are Empath will be in somebody by that time.
And my
I don't
concern
agree with that pickup.
I mean, there's Abyssal Skull on Swiftblade, so they can just right-click Lifesteal until it's over. On him, Blood Hunter, and Prisoner, they all get the Lifesteal. So,
Right.
And you shouldn't be Hellflowering Glacius or Empath. It's a terrible use of that item. You could, it'd just be really bad. Dumb. But Magmus, they're wasting his
The
full OP.
Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
And Tower dies. Empath inside of Swiftblade here, and Swiftblade's just like, yeah, I'll do whatever I want, thanks very much. Gelfield actually goes on to 2? Did that hit Swiftblade? I don't think he did. Only, yeah, in the background, actually, Blood Hunter gets hit. He pops the Shrunken Head, and there goes the token. Actually, Empath getting pulled out here, and King Nick and Glacius will fall in the background. Empath trying to live. Looks like he'll be just fine. Magmus now running away. That's going to be 1 kill. Looks like Swiftblade wants more. Hook forward from Prisoner, not quite going to connect. And the rest of this Legion side is basically just backing up. Ends up being 1-for-1 so far in favor of Hellborn, sort of. They did lose the token, but in terms of pure hero traits, they got the better end of the deal. Swiftblade's going to spin on these racks and just kill them, because he's done with this. And actually, no. Lift goes out, and will Swifty be able to finish this off? Staccato Stung's onto him. He's going to leave. So they're going to hold the racks here. It's kind of surprising. Nice use of the lift there at the end. Anyway.
So, did you think that was a good decision from the Hellborn to back off, or do you think
No.
they should have pushed for the racks?
Push the racks,
Yep.
no doubt about it.
It had 1 hit left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody.
definitely agree.
Come on. Just go ahead and right-click it a couple of times or something and leave. I mean, even if Blood Hunter dies just for that or something like that, if the amount of lane control and map control you get for it, the gold that's taken away from the Legion team for a team that needs gold is, that makes a pretty significant difference. Flank's continuing from the woods here. Ancient's being taken by Blood Hunter.
$2,900 gold already saved up on the Swiftblade again, so I wonder what that's going to be made into. Nothing. Nothing is going to be made into something, I guess. God damn, it's way too late, guys. Come on.
I mean, maybe Shrunken. I don't know if he wants that more magic community for a team that's really, really magic focused.
Or maybe a Basher.
Or that, because he just bought one.
Yeah,
So,
probably that then.
hook back, not quite going to connect on the Calanks. And now he's going
And he's
fishing.
going fishing.
Yeah. Just going to
He's like, I've got my own little island here. I'm going to stand on my beach.
He's fine. Top lane, meanwhile, Magma's taking it tier 2. And that's be the first 2-2 tower kill for the
The Legion have
side.
destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Do you like the
counter
Basher
push.
pickup?
Not really.
No? What would you rather see?
The Hellborn have
Savage
destroyed
Mace?
a Legion tower.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of issues with locking down the bubbles when playing the Swiftblade, and
You don't have to
having
lock
that
them down.
Basher does help a lot.
It does, but you don't have to lock
Hey.
him down. Like, you're just gonna get him to leave. Because he's not really gonna do anything. I mean, with the Savage Mace
Okay.
and Empath and Blood Hunter, how fast does the tower and Rax die?
Why are the Hellborn not going?
Oh,
I'm so confused.
Empath Ultimate was used.
Yeah.
So like right now, Swiftblade's hitting for 342 damage with Empath inside, and with the Basher. If you add 70 damage on top of his base, is the Empath a base? It's a static, right? Yeah. Grant
Yeah.
60 damage. Okay, so 70 damage on top of that is 430 damage, and then Bloodhunter adds what? Double? 80% base damage. So that's another 350 or something like that. He'd be hitting for 1,000, yeah, 750, 800 damage with the Savage Mace. And kind of fast because of the wing bow. And he'd be lifestealing, and with the spins, they can't stop him. Although I guess you can't. You probably can't be silenced and spin, so there's that. But I don't know. That seems like a lot of damage. Plus crits. Get a Doombringer. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Anthos, do you even hear anymore?
I am.
I don't even.
I'm talking to Fuzen in Skype about it's about my upcoming article.
Oh.
I'm trying to get some info from him. But yeah, I'm definitely still here, and I've been overhearing what you guys have been saying. And yeah, I mean, the Hellborn team was like right next to the Legion Rax right there in that Legion jungle, and they didn't go for it. I'm really confused on that.
Me too.
Shortcan, can you provide maybe some insight as to what your team captain was saying at that point?
I made the calls during this game, and
Oh no.
the Swiftblade said, "No, let's not go." And I say,
Hellborn had
"Dude, let's just go."
destroyed a
And
Legion
then
tower.
we all kind of got mad at Swiftblade for not going. And
Hence
then we
why
played
I
it
got
safe.
kicked from the team. Fair enough.
And Midrax finally will get killed here. I forgot even that they hadn't killed those. I just assumed that they had because it made more sense.
Well,
Actually,
double
Eruption there, but immediately countered by the Shrunken because he put it up because the Kelp Field was on him. That was a terrible initiation from the Legion. Two ultimates basically wasted here off to the side. Actually, nobody died. Finally, Clanks dies thanks to Shift Slashes as well as Prophet. And there goes Bubbles.
974 damage crit.
Yeah. Buyback there for Magnus did nothing. There goes the Dust and he's dead.
Jeez.
Magnus never died. He didn't buy back.
Oh, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Now he
Now
bought
he
back.
did buy back.
And we'll see if he dies again. Yummy-Fu on that Empath, or not
Big
Empath,
Empath.
Rhapsody. Yep, nice. Hook back there onto Bubbles. Also gonna kill him.
Wow.
GG.
Genocide.
Are we gonna see an annihilation? No,
Yes.
we're not.
Hellborn
But it was
wins.
close.
Yeah, Swiftblade
Yeah.
tried. But Shorthand stole it. He got a double
The
tap.
Hellborn had
Which
destroyed
means
a
if
Legion
Shorthand had given
tower.
one of those kills to Swiftblade, that would have been annihilation, but he's just a greedy bastard. Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like this trait that I just have.
Yeah,
on-
well, we are all well
a
aware.
Legion
Thank you
barracks
very
has
much.
been destroyed.
Anyway. Anthos, final thoughts of the game, final thoughts of the
A
series,
Legion
as
barracks
that will
has been
do it.
destroyed.
Yeah, the series was entertaining, no doubt about it. I like both these teams a lot. The drafts are pretty solid. The drafts in game one from Hippo was a little bit iffy, but other than that, their draft in the second game definitely made up for it. If I've learned anything from this series, it's that you do not get Elder Parasite on Prophet. Other than that, huge Swiftblade, big GPM. Donkey Kong looked very good in this series, so congrats to them.
Indeed. And too bad that team doesn't exist anymore. Oh well. Shortcan, what are your final thoughts on this series? How did you play? You feeling good about that?
And like there were some moments, of course, where we can always do better. Like there's always room for improvement. So, and I definitely did not play a perfect game, but
I think
in the
4, 10,
end-
15, that's fine.
in the end, it was just nice to see that the Swiftblade got the farm that he needed to get in order to carry, because
Yeah.
he managed to solo 3 heroes in that last team fight with the Empath inside of him, of course, which left Prisoner and the rest of the team to deal with only Magnus and the Rhapsody, I think? It was a Rhapsody, I take it. Was it a Rhapsody?
In which game? What happened?
The second game.
Yeah, it was a Rhapsody on Frog and Hippo.
yeah, the end team fight. Basically, it was nice to have the Swiftblade be able to solo 3 of the heroes with one ulti. He pretty much killed 2 guys, and then Bubbles was in trouble afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I also forgot that Swiftblade, by the way, had an Abyssal Skull, which is plus 15% base damage, which means that, yeah, I think if he got into Savage Mace plus Empath plus Blood Hunter, he would have been hitting for 800 damage plus crits.
He actually hit for 974 damage.
Okay, or that.
Crit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's not bad. I don't know.
That's
it seems
how
pretty
it-
good to me.
Yeah, it seemed okay. And does Empath add base damage? Anyways, I'm way too tired for this.
Yeah, I think we gotta wrap it up here because I've now been on for 12 straight hours and I'm pretty much done. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this game in this series, and